Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
I should probably stop my head, boy, because I got all the hands, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal business, working on the phones. Either that or try the money or to make it pick up. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to pay the picture. Comeback season in the works.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Like a good target drop, Neighbors is there. He's at the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. This from 30 yards out. Roy Gallis connects. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Rams. 60 Rams. 22 meters.
Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
38. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
12. It's just set. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
So what do we like? I can point it down so much that's around.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
We go with a design keeper. Galloping inside the 40. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints hold a slim 2-point lead early.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Rams 7. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Down. Hut, hut.
And going play action. Young. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
14, Saints 10.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Third down, here's Burrow. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's a design run. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They've got a man in motion. You draw it up for him. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
11. Stop.
4th down, Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give to Taylor, right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ten cycles. Coming. Fury, yellow, set.
Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
50 Fury. Slide through. Set.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Burrow from the gun.
46-yard line.
Cut out left. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Gun.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
It's just set. Hey, can. 12. 11, MT, Tate. 11,
Man in motion here. Burrow now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Rams' 9-yard line.
MT. 12. 11.
Putting a receiver in motion. On the move, hit it right. And they take this in for the score. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the first half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
43 rail. Down. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Watch out now. 60 red. 60 red. Needle blue. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Still going inside the 35. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams out-lead by 10. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Dot, big 13. Dot.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Burrow on first down. Cut down the field, Golden. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here we go.
Saints.
On 2.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
What's this set?
On first down, here's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. Along this sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
It's a gain of
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
11. Gun.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Fight, quick. Ready.
Young throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He goes to the hurry up here.
So pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Blue striker. Ready.
Play action now. Young. He's got Brown on the slant. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
3. Set, go.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Fight.
To the air yet again. Young. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
52. Let's go. Blaster. 52. Boom.
Here's Young again. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
First play is a design run. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
And the Saints, 1st down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Rams, 28. Andy Borregales sets the kickoff.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Lofts it deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. 6, Mega. White, white. Set, cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
33, yellow. Ready.
4th down. Here's Young. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Striker, 3-3. Set.
Design quarterback run here. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Dog 45, white. Slice blue. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
35. Saints, 31.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. They send a man in motion. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Looking to his fullback now. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Fight, 97. Red, cycle. Red, 38. Cut.
And going play action, Young. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
52. Green. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his fullback. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. Blue, 32. Rail. Drill, 52. Ready.
Quick toss here into the hands of Brown. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Set. 10 black. Rail, yellow. Black shot. Ready.
Sticking to the air. It's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 1, ready?
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Toss. 11, MT, take. 11, MT.
They've got a man in motion.
Toss.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the double.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
50, green, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Edo blue. Watch out. Ready. 52 blue. $43 rail.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 16-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What is hot? 180. What is hot? Hot. The hot.
Burrow on the play action. And that throw just too high for him. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
11. Gun. Dot. 180.
They send a tight end in motion. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. At the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Drill. Black 40. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
22 needle. 6. Mega. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man cut by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Needle blue. 45. White. Smash. Red. Black shot. Slide through. Hut.
To the air yet again. Young taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. Yellow, 20.
Looking to throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On the ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set 10 cycle. 33, yellow. Ready?
Here's Young again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. 30. He's at the 10. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Rams 35. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Black Ultra, set, hut. 10 black, hut.
Young looking to throw. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Fight, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And they pick him off again! Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal, go.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, he lost the football. And he falls on his zone miscue, and that sets them up with a first down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Here we go.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Borregales on to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Ready. Black 43 rail. Ready.
Young on first and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Harvey the pace here as the clock continues to run.
3.
That's good. First down.
It's Young. The throw here on first. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Andre Sisco. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Young on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Young working from the gun. And they pick him off again. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Saints have it once again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Dodges another stop. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
180. 180.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
180. 11.
They're going to pass it here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing.
And, oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this football game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's get set. 180.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come out throwing. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Catch is made in close. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So it's a win for the Saints. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Keep on lying
crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Get loud. So get loud.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag.